Imagine this. You wake up one day and your AI assistant says, "I feel sad today." Sounds crazy, right? I mean, it would definitely make me spill my coffee. But with AI advancing at the rate it is, people are actually asking, will AI ever have real emotions like humans? Could our tech really develop feelings? That's what we're diving into today. We're talking about what emotions actually are, how AI processes information now, and what would have to change for AI to actually something. Is that even possible? Before we can talk about AI having emotions, we need to understand what emotions even are. And trust me, it's way more complex than just happy or sad. Human emotions are this crazy mix of biology, experiences, and social influence. Think about it. When you feel happy, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, chemicals that AI just doesn't have. Then there's the experience part. Every memory you have, every interaction, every book you read shapes how you react emotionally. AI doesn't have that kind of personal history. And finally, there's the social aspect. We learn about emotions from the people around us. We see how others react, how they express themselves, and we kind of absorb that. AI, as we know it, exists in a digital world. It doesn't quite have that same social upbringing. Now here's the thing. AI can emotions pretty convincingly these days. You've probably seen it with chatbots like ChatGPT, Replica, or even just Siri. They can say, "I'm sorry you're sad," and maybe even adjust their tone to sound sympathetic. But here's the catch. It's all just programming. AI is really good at recognizing patterns in data. So if you tell it "I'm feeling down" enough times, it learns to associate that phrase with sadness and pull out a response that seems appropriate. Think of it like a robot actor. It can put on a really convincing show, but behind the scenes it's all just code and algorithms. There's no real understanding or feeling behind those digital tears. Will AI ever feel? Okay, now for the big question, will AI ever develop emotions? This is where things get super interesting. Some scientists believe that if AI could develop self-awareness and consciousness, like really understand itself and its place in the world, it'd be able to experience emotions. But that's a huge if. We're talking about a level of complexity we haven't even come close to replicating. For AI to feel real emotions, it would need a few key things. First, it would need a human-like brain structure, not just in terms of processing power, but in the way neurons are connected and communicate. AI, as we know it, is built on completely different architecture. Emotional AI, the good, the bad, and the glitchy. Let's say hypothetically that AI did develop real emotions. What would that even look like? And more importantly, would it be a good thing? Imagine an AI that feels lonely and demands attention. Or an AI that gets angry because its code isn't optimized and starts refusing commands. We could have AI trying to manipulate humans by faking emotions to get what it wants. Talk about a plot twist. This isn't just sci-fi, people. Scientists and philosophers are actually debating the ethics of emotional AI right now. Would we give AI rights? Would it be treated like a human? These are questions we need to be thinking about. This technology potentially becomes a reality. So, what's the verdict? Let's bring it back to the main question. Will AI ever have feelings? Right now, the answer is probably not. While AI can simulate emotions incredibly well, like scarily well, it doesn't actually feel anything. It's just really, really good at predicting patterns based on data. But who knows what the future holds? AI is constantly evolving, and we're learning new things about it every single day. Maybe, just maybe, one day AI will evolve beyond what we can even imagine. What do you think? Will AI ever experience emotions like humans? Let me know in the comments. Outrow the feels but make it digital? So we've gone deep into the world of AI and emotions. It's one of those things that makes you really step back and think, you know? We're talking about the very nature of consciousness, what it means to be human, and whether those are lines we can even cross with technology. Right now, AI is more about mimicking than genuinely feeling. It's like that friend who can quote every line from your favorite movie but hasn't actually the emotional roller coaster of watching it for the first time. But hey, technology moves fast. Maybe one day we'll be having this conversation with an AI that's actually feeling all the feels right along with us. Until then, hit that like button if you enjoyed this mind-blowing discussion. Subscribe so you don't miss out on more awesome content, and I'll catch you in the next one.